Hi, I'm Rhiannon and today I'm here to talk about the pens, pencils and markers you should choose for different drawing, sketching and writing tasks. Lead pencils are great multi-purpose tools to use for everything from drawing to note-taking. Choose the right pencil for your task. Lead pencils vary in hardness, H, and blackness, B. 2H is very hard and leaves a light mark on the paper, while 8B is very soft and leaves a darker line. Use light H leads for drafting, or when you're doing precise work and drawing sharp, clean lines. Use darker, softer pencils for loose and expressive work, where you're aiming for variation in line and tone. HB is a common pencil that sits in the middle of the scale. Mechanical pencils have refillable leads that come in different widths. They're good for technical drawing or note-taking because they don't go blunt or need sharpening, and most have a finer tip so you can draw precise lines. Like regular pencils, mechanical pencils come in different weights and shades of black, but try to steer away from the softer leads as they snap easily when they're in a mechanical pencil. Coloured pencils are a great tool to get started with and let you express yourself. Start with a set of 12, which will give you all the core colours. Then you can build it out from there with different shades and tones. If you're looking to advance your drawing skills, choose artist quality pencils. These have a greater proportion of pigment to binding agent, and you'll get a deeper colour that doesn't fade over time. Watercolour pencils give you a great balance between drawing and painting, and you can experiment with blending different textures and colours. The binding agent in watercolour pencils is water soluble, which means once you add water, you can move and blend the pigment around just like paint. Choose a heavyweight or watercolour paper that can withstand the water. You don't want to warp the paper. The pens you choose can help you produce different effects and write in a rainbow of colours. Fine liners can be used for drawing, sketching or writing. They most commonly come in black, but you can also get different colours for drawing or colour coding your notes. Ballpoint pens are versatile and a popular choice for writing notes. They come in many different sizes for different strokes of line. Gel pens are pigmented with a water-based gel, which means you'll get a more concentrated and opaque colour. They can smudge more easily because they take longer to dry. Calligraphy pens are tapered, which means you can create beautiful handwritten cards, gift tags and table settings. The nibs come in different widths and shapes so you can get different effects. Use the brush pens for calligraphy, which allow you to press harder for thicker lines and press lightly for thin strokes. You can find inks in a variety of different colours, and in metallics like silver and gold. Always write on calligraphy paper, which gives you the perfect surface that lets you control your pen or brush and stops the ink bleeding. Coloured markers are great for colouring or creating bold art pieces. Water-based markers are usually washable and you can find them in lots of colours. Solvent-based markers are quick drying and great for artists. Because the pigment is suspended in alcohol or a solvent, you can blend the colours with a blender fluid or colourless marker. That way you can achieve a subtle colour gradient. Permanent markers are oil-based and you can write on almost any surface: wood, plastic, glass and of course paper. Fabric markers contain a flexible brush, not a stiff pen, to give you more control when you're writing on fabric. Most fabric markers need to be set with heat before they're fade resistant and washable. Brush markers have flexible tips, so you can create flowing lines just like you would with a paintbrush. The more flexible the tip, the more you can control the thickness of the lines by changing how much pressure you apply. Brush markers that contain more pigment and less solvent are brighter, longer lasting and more resistant to fading. Paint pens deliver an opaque paint and are smoother and easier to control than some brushes. Generally, highly opaque and pigmented pens work really well on darker or coloured paper. If you have any questions about how to choose the right pens, pencils and markers, drop in store or head online to spotlightstores.com and have fun creating.